I remember the night of the draft, I was talking to one of the guys in our agency, and you were projected to go 3.
Yeah.
And then, like, I think like 30 minutes before the draft is when they were like, the Magic are going to take Paolo. And I'm like looking at it on my phone. I'm actually in the gym working out while the draft party's going on upstairs. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Like, man, talk us through that.
So that was a wild week, bro. Because like you said, the whole draft process, I'm thinking I'm going to Houston.
Yeah.
I mean, I visited OKC in Houston. I didn't even
visit Orlando. Right, you didn't even visit Orlando.
Which is funny now because that's what every report was saying, that, you know, Orlando wasn't really considering me, yada, yada, yada. But when I finally talked to Orlando, I only talked to them at the Combine. And then when I finally got to talk to them during draft week, they were like, yo, like, that was never the case. We've been heavily considering you. And, like, you know, basically that the reports are false. Like, they are thinking about taking me. And so that kind of just changed my whole mindset. You know, I was just like, wow, you know, I'm thinking it's Houston pretty much the whole time. And but even then, though, you know, I thought they were just kind of doing their due diligence, you know, doing what they were supposed to. Because I actually hopped on a call with Sacramento, too. They wanted to hop on a call with me.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I was just thinking, you know, it was that type of vibe. But like you said, bro, I was backstage at the draft. Or you had COVID draft.
Yeah, I had a COVID draft, man.
So
I was at the crib, man.
So in the green room, they take all the guys in the green room backstage for the introductions where you come out with your family.
Right.
And that's like 40 minutes before. So I'm backstage with all the rest of the guys, and they got the TV going, and the TV's muted, but they got subtitles. And it's NBA Today with Woj and all them up there, Kendrick Perkins. And I see my picture on there, and it says, like, Paolo Banchero is, like, heavily in consideration now by for the Magic.
Right.
To go number 1.
What were you thinking, right? Like,
bro,
at that moment?
I literally, because I didn't have my phone. It was at the table. So I'm not even really looking at my phone. I don't know what. I'm still thinking, like, you know, it's kind of up in the air. And then I tap my parents, and I'm like, yo, look. And they see it, and they're like, wow, like, everybody's shocked. And so then we do the introductions, and that kind of got my heart racing. Like, I was like, oh, okay, now this is, like, getting real. So then I sit down at the table with Mike. He's already at the table. And he's like, hey, man, like, we got action. Like, I ain't going to say it's for sure. It's like 30 minutes before, but we got action. Like, be ready, you know? Yeah. And so as the time went on, bro, it just kept building. And then Woj put out that tweet, the final tweet that was like, they locked in, like, basically that they're leaning towards Paolo. And when Mike showed me that, or my dad showed me that, and I was like, okay, bro, this is, like, about to happen.
This is crazy.
And then all the cameras started coming to my table, and I was like, oh, man, bro. And then Mike showed me, like, the official text from the GM. And I was just like, damn, bro. And then right after, like, a minute after that, the commissioner came out.
You was like, yeah, this is real.
Bro, it's crazy.
No, that's probably one of the dopest stories I heard, because, like, not a lot of people, like, I mean, like, not a lot of number 1 picks are solidified. Like, you know, you've had Zion, and everyone knew he was going number 1.
Exactly.
You had Braun, everyone knew, but, like, not a lot of number 1 picks are solidified. So, like, learning, like, the process of how that actually come about is crazy.
Bro, so it's like, it's just so quick. Like, yeah, I didn't even have time to think about it, bro.
Right. It was just, I'm on stage. Next day, I'm in Orlando. Like, no, that's crazy.